Welcome everyone to Talia Talks podcast. I am your host, Talia Majdalawi. I hope you're all doing well and ready to take in this energy to leave with growth and inspired thoughts. What is up? How is everyone feeling? How is everyone doing? I hope everyone is doing solid. I hope everyone is just safe and sound. I hope your families are good. Hope you're getting that money, making moves, aspiring, believing, praying. I hope you're meditating and just loving yourself, because nobody's going to do that shit for you. Like, you need to protect your energy, your mind, your body, your soul, and just, like I always say, come back to center. And that's what I'm doing. It has been a little bit of a while since I've posted a podcast, but I'm here, I'm centered, and I'm just sharing my energy and my vibes with you. So thank you for joining me on this podcast. I'm just going to jump right into it and just jump right into how I'm feeling. The things that people or our mentors are supposed to tell us, they don't tell us. I feel like I'm adulting, but I'm not. Does that make sense? Like, I'm 27, and I just started my career. Like, I'm just at the very, very beginning of my career. And I don't know, sometimes I feel like I'm at a standstill. I second guess and I question. I'm just wondering, like, is this it? Is this the end, like, of my goals, my life, like just dental hygiene and, working every single day and being tired and just, that's it. Like, I get it. I get that, in this life we have to work, but I never understood work smarter, not harder, until I started working really, really hard. Like, I'm freaking tired. I'm tired. And, I'm sure you're listening to this podcast, you work and you know the deal. It's tiring. But I can't stress this enough. Don't lose sight of your mission, your dreams, and your goals, right? Don't lose sight of that. I feel like money, the green, that is the root of all evil. And what do I mean by that? Yes, it's a beautiful thing to have money, to go into a store, walk into a store and say, yeah, I want that, or to do whatever it is that you want with your money. Money's great. But if you're not happy, right, and you're making all this money and you're still not happy, you're still not comfortable when you go home and when you wake up, I feel like there's just something that you have to think about. And what you have to think about is what your heart really, really wants. Like, I can honestly say, I don't want to be a dental hygienist for the rest of my life. Like, I don't want to work clinically for the rest of my life. A, it's a strain on your body. B, there's so much more to dentistry and the field. Like, yeah, it's great to get the experience and to work, as much as I possibly can in the field to understand what it is that I'm doing and what I'm promoting and educating my patients with and about, right? And technology changes and all that stuff. So whatever it is that you're doing in your career and you're making money doing it professionally, legally, non-legally, whatever the case may be, you're working, you're making money, that's great. But what is your long-term goal? So my long-term goal is, I have so many of them, right? So many, and so do you, right? Like, whether you want to own your own business, you want to write a book, you want to, speak in front of millions of people or thousands of people or hundreds of people, you want to, expand your career, you want to be a travel blogger, whatever it is that you want to do. I feel like society and money, right? Money limits us. It clouds our judgment and it says, you know what, you can't get there. You're never going to get there. Work your 9 to 5, 5-6 days a week, and you'll be making the money that you need to make, pay your bills, and that's it. Like, you live to work and you work to die. That is such a terrible, terrible way of thinking, right? So how can we change that thought process? How can we change that thought process? I have been completely exhausted, and I just started my job. I'm not even on the job for 3-4 months yet. I am completely exhausted. I'm anxious. I sit in my bed and I'm just like, oh my God, I just can't. I can't do this. I can't do this for the rest of my life. Now, I sound like a complete just, oh my God. Don't feel bad for me. Don't say, oh my God, she's in a career that she, completely hates. That's not the case. I love, love, love what I do. But why do I have to put limits on myself? And why do you have to put limits on yourself? I feel like that's not the day and age that we live in anymore, right? Like, I feel like everything, I was having a conversation with my friend the other day, and it was like, she's 33 or something like that, or 32, and I'm 27. We're talking like, oh my God, we don't have kids, or we're not married, or, all these things that were running through our minds. Like, we still live at home with our parents. And it's like, if you have the mindset of, okay, I'm living at home with my parents, but I am hustling and bustling and just working my ass off to get to where I want to be, it's okay to live with my parents. Now, it's not okay if you're living with your parents and you're just not doing and aspiring to be the greatest version of yourself, right? Because then it's like you're just wasting time, you're wasting money, you're wasting your life away. And that's not really where you want to be 5 years from now. It's not where you want to be, just at all. I feel like you need to be working, right? Making your money, right? Saving your buck, however many bucks you need to save, want to save, becoming responsible. I understand all that. But you also, on the side, need to be focused on, that boss man or that boss lady inside of you. Because everyone can have that mentality. It's just, how much are you willing to fight for it? How long are you willing to want it? I feel like we just get discouraged because we get tired. We get, we have a bad day at work, and it's like, I need this job, or, something financial happens to us where we're burdened and we're like, oh, I'm never going to get there. I'm never going to get there. I'm never going to get to where I need to be. And I feel like the media plays a huge part in that, when we're seeing a lot of people on the media posting, name brand things, posting their voluptuous bodies or their very lean bodies, or they're posting their, fat houses and them in relationships that look like, oh my God, it's perfect, right? And it's like, that is what you need to drift away from and not think about. You need to focus on your coin, your pentacle. You need to focus on your abundance. And what I mean by abundance is mental abundance, right? Like what we're feeding our minds. That is the abundance that I'm talking about. You need to focus on what you are feeding your soul, right? Everyone's path is different. Everyone's purpose is different. But I'm here to encourage you and to remind you that, yes, money's great. Money is wonderful. But how are you going to, what decisions are you going to make in order to be where you want to be? And success is, money is not success for everyone. Someone's success story may be they fell in love, had a big family, and, they live happily ever after. Another person's success story might be, moving to another country, or becoming a life coach, or becoming a teacher, or, a doctor, whatever the case may be, right? I'm not here to share my dreams and goals with you. No, I'm here to inspire you and to vibe with you, because I know people who are listening to me right now have the same mentality, in the sense that they want to go far, okay? And we're already far, okay? We're already abundant. We're already healthy. We are already blessed, right? But it's like we know we have a bigger purpose. So I am here to encourage you to continue to believe that and continue to feed yourself that. Meditate on it, pray on it, believe it, affirm it. Don't get discouraged by other people and outside noises, right? And especially for my women out there, there's a lot of women in competition with each other, and I find that absolutely absurd and ridiculous when a woman can sit there and bash another woman, or sit there and, you know, kind of like, I'm better than you kind of attitude. And I know men have the same, you know, kind of competition. Men are competitive as well. But being a woman in this country, I feel like you really, really need to reassess your state of mind and your whole state of self. If you are sitting here and, you know, trying to figure out how is that woman doing it? You know, why is she so successful, or why am I not there? That's not the way to think. Your way of thinking is, wow, if she can do it, I can do it, right? Like, wow, good for her. She's beautiful. She's doing it. She's amazing. She's a go-getter. Like, women can do it. When women think like that, right? And this goes for men too. When we think like that and we spread that positivity and we admire people who, you know, deep down are genuine, you know, deep down are doing their thing and are willing to spread that love right back to you, that is leveling up. And I can't stress this enough. Like, you can't sit on a table with people who want your bread and with people who talk about other people and talk about you and bash other people. Like, what I'm trying to say is, be picky with your time. Be picky with who you surround yourself with. And that's one thing I know, and you know damn well who wants to see you succeed and who wants to see me succeed. We know that, right? So, smile, put a smile on your face, continue to believe in your vision, believe in your goal, right? In your goals, if you have more than one, because it's okay to have more than one goal, more than one dream, and take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. We are here on this earth one time here on this earth. So, you know, for the time being, for what we know now, we are here one time. So make it worth it. And I love you all. I love what I do. I am very happy with what I'm doing. Dental hygiene has been a blessing. It was very hard to accomplish that. Dental hygiene is nothing to play around with. It's no joke, okay? And I feel like people don't give the profession enough credit, and it's a wonderful profession to be in. So if, you know, you are a dental hygienist, an aspiring dental hygienist, it's definitely a wonderful accomplishment. And whatever you're doing, just know if you're not happy or you feel discouraged or you have other goals and dreams, it's okay. I feel like we're not limited to one profession, one thing. We have purpose, and we have multiple gifts and multiple talents and multiple things to accomplish on this earth. So every day is a blessing. And if you're feeling discouraged right now, just know that you are on the right path. You are where you need to be right in this moment. And I'm just spreading love and just loving you all in this moment, this time and place right now in my life. So thank you so much for tuning in. And I love you all again so much. And I will catch you in my next podcast. Over and out.